voiced by Conroy, Kevin Conroy, and you have the Spectre being voiced by Mark Hamill. It's like, oh my god, these guys are brilliant. And it just, I mean, it's just great that they got these guys to do this. You guys, I mean, it's perfect casting. Who better than Conroy and Hamill to represent the two dichotomous sides of Batman? Just, oh my god, it's just great. I mean, I love Mark Hamill in anything. He's a great voice actor. And Conroy, man, he was obviously the most perfect Batman voice ever. So it's great to have them back. And then, just as an added bonus, you have Adam West and Julie Newmar playing Bruce's parents. Oh my god, that was great. It's especially when Adam West, when they're facing the mob boss who's played by the guy who voiced Two-Face, which was another good thing. I love Two-Face's voice. That was great. Anyway, when they're facing the mob boss, they got their hands up there, and then Batman sees the big bat, sees the knives, and he's like, "How's your aim?" "Impeccable, old chum." I mean, I can't believe. I honestly couldn't believe that they actually let Adam West get away with saying that, but it's actually really perfect. The whole episode was just perfectly executed in that regard, in regards with the voice casting, and the character casting itself is also very good. I love the fact that we get to see all of the majority of the major Batman villains, the more recognizable ones, not just these obscure ones that we've kind of been seeing throughout the series. We actually get to see a lot of the major Batman villains all at once. We see Joker, we see Penguin, we see Two-Face, which is slightly ironic. Hatter, Poison Ivy, who looks really good in this version. I would really like to see an episode with Poison Ivy in it. I don't know if they've done one or not. I haven't actually been watching the series as closely as I'd like to. Because I actually kind of like Brave and the Bold a little bit. I mean, it is kind of campy at times, but there are some honestly very good episodes. Like this one. This is obviously the best example of a good episode I can think of. And you've got Mr. Freeze, you got Solomon Grundy also in it. And then there's the whole interaction with Joe Chill. And, of course, spoiler. Oh, god damn it, I hate the fucking screensaver. And, of course, spoiler alert, we get to see Bruce's face for the first time in this episode. I mean, it's like, holy crap, we actually get to see his face? I mean, normally this wouldn't be such a big deal, except in this particular series, they've actually made it a big effort to keep us from ever seeing his actual face under the mask. Like, they purposely seem to be trying to distance the character of Bruce Wayne from Batman as much as humanly possible in a Batman show. I mean, we get to see him like his young Bruce, and we get to see silhouettes of his face in certain parts when he's training with the terrible trio or whatever those guys are called, and when Owlman gets de-costumed, they hide his face, which obviously is the same as Batman's face in that particular version. The whole thing is just really well executed. I dare say it might very well become the most popular Batman. It might be the greatest Batman episode ever. I'm willing to bet that a lot of fans are gonna say, yeah, this is definitely a contender for the best Batman episode ever. It just, I can't get over it. I actually teared up a little bit towards the end. I'm not gonna give away the whole ending here in case anyone hasn't watched it, but I think I might have almost given away a little bit too much, but uh, if you've watched, if you haven't watched this episode yet and you're watching this review, then you're an idiot. You need to see this episode. You need to watch it. If you're a Batman fan, you need to see this episode because it is. I cannot stress. It may very well be the greatest Batman episode of all time. Oh, jeez, this. Yeah. Okay, well, that's really all I have to say at this point. Honestly, I need to get that all off my chest. So, yeah, definitely see that episode. I'm telling you, see it. Go, right now. Type it in. Chill of the Night. Batman Brave and the Bold. Type it in there. Look it up. Watch it. What are you still doing here? Go watch it now!